there, good afternoon. Welcome to another Jaltest diagnostic software demonstration. In today's video session, we're going to take a look at the off-highway construction and heavy equipment license industry. As you can see, we also serve 4 additional industries such as commercial vehicle for heavy-duty trucks and light and medium-duty vehicles. We have agricultural coverage for tractors and harvesting equipment. We've got material handling equipment, forklifts, telehandlers, scissor lifts, and telescopic equipment, and the marine vessels for inboard, outboard, stationary engines, and watercraft jet skis. So in today's session, we are taking a look at Komatsu brand, specifically for compact and crawl excavators. As you can see, the off-highway license is constructed into 4 major models. We have the heavy equipment, in which we're gonna find classifications as wheel loaders, dozers, crawl excavators, wheel excavators, articulated haulers, rigid dumpers, and on-highway cranes. When it comes to the compact module, we're gonna find compact track loaders, mini skid steers, we've got mini excavators, and backhoe loaders. For stationary engines as well, with different industrial applications, we'll find power plant generators, air compressors, street lamps, and multi-purpose vehicles. For the sake of this video, we're gonna take a look at the Komatsu brand and some of the other system coverage we have available with that tool. As you can see, I have my favorite screen right here. I have Bobcats, Bowmac, coverage for Case, Caterpillar, John Deere, Hyundai, Hitachi, Kubota, and Komatsu. This is just my favorite screen, but if you see the far left menu, you're gonna see a total of 78 brands we have into this column, in which we could navigate, connect, and read, modify any of the parameters within the diagnostic system, right? So in Komatsu, we have a whole bunch different classifications. Komatsu is pretty tough when it comes to equipment classification. They usually share in between heavy equipment and compact equipment, usually same models, due to the fact they have different load capacity. We're gonna check the the more common variants and families we have for Komatsu. We have the CK series, we have D-Series, PC-Series compact, and we're gonna take a look at the sub menu in a couple of minutes. PW series, SK, WA series, and WB series. This is searching by their name, but we can also, if you can see right here on the top of the screen, we can also search and filter out by system or even category, propulsion type. I personally like to search my equipment by category. I can click this drop down menu, and I'm going to be able to see different types of equipment across the Komatsu brand for compact category. Backhoe loaders, we've got compact crawl excavators, compact dozers, compact wheel excavators, compact wheel loaders, dozers, and skid steer loader, commonly known also in Komatsu as compact track loaders, right? So I really want to check our coverage in compact wheel excavators. We have PW, oh no, sorry, these are compact crawl excavators. Yeah. So for the PC series compact, we have compact crawl excavators. As you can see, we've got ranges from the PC-35 series till PC-100 series, and in their different family variants and years of manufacture. So let's just pick up the PC-100 series. These are the more common crawl excavators in the Komatsu compact family. We've got the PC-100, for example, a PC-138 US will fall under this PC-100 US 8 series category. If we are just willing to connect maybe to a PC-150, it can, if it's an older model like from late 1990s, it will be a 5 series, which will not be considered by our software because the PC-150 was not electronically at the moment. So basically we have newer versions for the PC-150, like 6K series, let's just say the 7 series, 10 series, or 11 series. Let's just pick this randomly to check system coverage, and we will have access to all these engine control models and different system models. We've got engine, we've got ability to read hydraulic systems and instrument cluster in this Komatsu PC-100 series. I can filter out and see which are the common controllers for the engine. This specific crawl excavator can be included with the Cummins engine or a Komatsu engine. I'm not sure what engine do you have in your personal machine, but either or other we can try to connect and manipulate all of the information. Also, we have access to the hydraulic systems, the hydrostatic pumps, and also controller, and also the instrument cluster, the MON, right? So for this demonstration, I'm gonna take a look and jump in straight to this Komatsu piece with Cummins CCM and engine. And basically I'm gonna be accessing the main diagnostics menu. Let's just try to choose randomly, let's just say the M15, so you can have an idea on what does it looks like when we connect to a Cummins engine controller on this Komatsu equipment. We're going to be accessing to the main diagnostic menus, and we will find the ability to read and clear out file codes, also perform advanced configurations and access to dealer level capabilities such as system checks. We can actuate components, we can run live measurements and monitoring, we can perform calibrations, prevent maintenance and resets to any of the components, and also we're going to be able to do data recordings and some of the system technical data we've got. Sorry, I think this is not correct. It doesn't actually matches with a Cummins engine that might be placed into this piece of equipment. Let me just choose another different, yeah, there we go, we got it. So yeah, I was just trying to connect to a Cummins engine controller on this Komatsu compact equipment. Let's just try to pick up a, well, let's just say ISF 3.8 electronic diesel common rail controller from Cummins. Maybe this is not the exact model. I should request appropriately the serial plate on your equipment so I can know exactly what Cummins engine might have, or if you're working on a specific Komatsu manufacturer engine, we're going to be also able to connect. Yep, there we go. So starting with the basics on the diagnostics, we can read fault codes. I can see proprietary information specific for the model or brand. Let's just say we're having a 3565. This is not generic information. You're in the need to consult any Google external sources or PDF, paid PDF, to be able to identify the cause of the problem or what the fault code is related to in my system. I can see my dose involved of the DEF system. It's presenting a abnormal or high readings on the voltage. I can also check the freeze frame data. Right, by clicking here I can see the last and first date of occurrence, priority on my system. We've got the system state, its active fault code, and I can even access to help and components of the fault code. I can see the CY5 is the component in matter. This is the metering bulb, and I can access straight into the schematics. I can access to the electrical wiring diagrams that are pinned out to my main management control unit. I'm going to be able to see operational voltages, power supply, voltages, pinouts, signals, and any other information related to my electrical schematics. As you can see, the CY5, it's pinned to the CX3. I can see this is an intermediate connector that pin outs to the 1 and 2, and the 1 goes to the 77 and the 2 goes to the 53. Also in the middle I have my main control unit. I can see pictures, references, I can see the connection ports, the pinouts, locations on my engine, operational information, and more technical data as well. So going back to the diagnostics, jumping out. In some cases, some troubleshooting guides are available for some fault codes. Not all the fault codes will have a service repair manual guide or troubleshooting guides. In this case, for the sake of the video, I don't have availability to see any, but once we connect in real time, remember this is just a demo, we're going to be able to see another another symbol right here that actually is for smart guides and troubleshooting step by step with our team of mechanics. So we can fault code clearance, we can run it, system data, ECU data stored in the manufacturer's memory, such as engine serial number, the VIN number, software version, hardware version information, if we're needing to replace any ECM hardware physically, and some other operational values. Operational data, this is very common on Cummins engine. After treatment, data records will be available to be able to read and store information, live measurements and monitoring. We've got specific system measurements. I can do a manual selection of all the components that are connected to my main control unit. In this case, the engine ECM. I can see this engine ISF 3.8 from Cummins will have 141 components connected to the main controller. I want to filter out just temperature sensors. Let's just say I'm interested in reading and measuring the exhaust gases temperature before and after the catalytic converter, maybe the inlet temperature sensor on the DOC, or let's just try to measure the inlet temperature at the turbocharger. I can click these little gadgets and I'm going to be able to see real-time monitoring and measurements. We'll have specific measurements within the range specified by the manufacturer, and if we get any wrong readings, we're going to be able to see system alerts right here. A little red bell will appear here and the system will trigger alerts whilst performing wrong measurements, right? I can also even set a time lapse, 3 to 5 minutes, to be able to run idle test or road test to be able to see if we're graphing these signals in a badly way. So this is a little bit of the measurements and monitorings. In some cases we've got system displays such as fuel system display or after treatment system displays. In between different engine controllers, we'll have the ability to read those. More complex tests such as system checks, we can run cylinder cutouts, compression test, fuel system, leakage. We can actuate the pump on the DEF side and run intermittent connection tests of switches and sensors within the control unit. We can set parameters, ECU information, software revision updates. We can set speed limits, information on the idle for engine protections and engine torque as well. Maintenance, we can force a regen, we can run a DPF maintenance and switch in the MIL lamp as well. Some other configurations such as the password management and data recordings. On the technical side, we have a whole list of components that are connected to my main control unit. Based on the different configurations and variants of the system, I'll be able to access to that list of components. You can see the main management control unit, accelerator pedal, fan clutch, sensor for indication of the water on the fuel filter, camshaft position sensor, and all the technical information related to these components, tightening torques, general information, operational values. I can even access to maintenance intervals. This is a tier 5 engine. Configuration and mission standards. I can check the periodic service and different intervals on a daily basis, 250 hours or 3 months, so forth and so on. I can also access to vehicle and vessel data with these engines. I'll get engine distribution, serial license plate, accessory belts, fuel system, oversupply, lubrication, cooling system. I can even check adjustments, firing order, tolerances on the engine, tightening torques, liquid capacity and quality. Not forgetting about troubleshooting by symptoms guide, in which are going to be able to access to smart guides based on any specific symptoms on my machine. If we're having an engine knocking noise, gear train noise, or we're experiencing low compression on the engine, we can access to these troubleshooting guides as well. For our team of mechanics, run a diagnostics efficiently, right? Releases and procedures as well, maintenance information about the manufacturer, checking for air leaks, acceleration test, calibration of accelerator pedal, checking pressure at the DEF system, manual port of the dosing model and mirroring system as well will be available on the technical side and resources. At the same time, once we are running all these processes, system automatically collects data and actually is generating automatically a diagnostic report and work order. I can quickly jump here before exiting the diagnostic part, and I can see we have been successful with diagnostic report in order that has been created. I can just click here and export it as a PDF and save it on my local files. This is a little bit on what we got for Komatsu compact crawl excavators. If you are wondering to see any other specific model or family series, please let me know and I'll be happy to create a video for you. Take care. Bye bye. Hope to empower your service.